First half that saw 8 lead changes, 12 ties. Miami shot 42%. The Pacers shot 52%. Indiana getting 13 points from Paul George, 10 from David West, just 1 from Roy Hibbert. I hope you're in a good spot and ready to enjoy the second half with us. Most significant regular season game of the season for both Miami and Indiana. The winner takes a huge step forward in terms of securing the top seed in the Eastern Conference. Pacers come in with a half-game lead. They're 54-25. The Heat 53-25. So even in the loss column, Miami's played 1 fewer game than Indiana. Pacers close the season against Oklahoma City Sunday and then at Orlando Wednesday. Chalmers for 3. Kaboom!
The 2 guards combining for that.
Mario Chalmers now with 9 points. That's his first triple of the game.
Good penetration by Tony Douglas.
And coach, this is the Heat's biggest lead of the outing, 48-42. Biggest lead for either team.
Yeah, let's see if Indiana does more to try to get Hibbert more involved offensively.
Well, if they do anything, it'll be more than they did in the first half. He did. I'm shocked by this, to be honest with you, Coach. Roy Hibbert, who has struggled since the All-Star break, only had 6 points with 5,023 minutes here in the mid-December matchup. Tony's played 17 minutes. He has yet to take a shot from the field. He has just 1 point. That came from the line and still searching for his first rebound.
For the last 4 quarters against the Heat, he's 0 for 4 from the floor.
Tony Douglas picking up that foul. Here's Hibbert. First shot of the game, and he missed it. And LeBron with a head of steam. Got by West and drew another foul. David West and Jan Mahinmi with 3 fouls. LeBron makes the first of 2. Hey, just a reminder, maybe you're enjoying a nice cold adult beverage on an NBA Friday night. Look forward to Miller Time later in our ball game, brought to you by Miller Lite. Nice view from the Doors 12 clubhouse here in Miami. LeBron James. He has 19 points. He is 9 of 10 from the line. The odd thing about the night for LeBron, does not have a rebound and does not have an assist yet.
Yeah, a lot of games are different. He has a 14 rebound game of 1 of the 3 games against Indiana. So sometimes the different games, different things happen.
Off the Pacers miss, he'd have the ball with an 8-point lead, biggest lead of the night for either club. LeBron against Paul George, dribbled it off his leg out of bounds.
Yeah, he was going to pass the ball. That's why he tried to get the handle. He's upset with himself.
Miami has 4 turnovers tonight, 2 of them to LeBron James. And George Hill, scoreless in the first half. He did not take a shot either. Tony Douglas hopping into the passing lane for the steal.
He was waiting for it.
And the score.
Oh, man, he was waiting for that pass.
First points of the game for Tony Douglas. The pit bull point guard gives Miami a 10-point lead.
Yeah, biggest lead of the night. Tony Douglas starting instead of D. Wade, plays the passing lane, and then takes Paul George up to the basket and finishes. Heat up 10.
And the Bulls are getting hammered at home at the half. Detroit leading 56-38. And here in Miami, the Pacers are down 10 with 10 minutes left in the third. It's a key stretch for Indiana. Be interesting to see how they respond to their first dose of adversity tonight in this game.
UD switched on David West. That leaves, oh my.
Oh, no rhythm at all for Hibbert. He's 0 for 2 now. Collision between James and Hibbert, no foul. Oh, Bosch on the cut. Had Hill not deflected it, Bosch would have had a dunk.
Yeah, nice.
Basket-saving play by George Hill. LeBron on the pull-up. And Stevenson brings it down. LeBron James hasn't scored a field goal since the first quarter. When he went 4 for 6. He's 0 for 2 since. The rest of his points have come from the line where he's 9 for 10.
You got mismatches all over the place here.
Chalmers falls down, and George missed a wide-open shot. Heat catching a break there. Here he comes. Foul by Stevenson. It counts!
As strong as Stevenson is, Eric, LeBron is stronger. He takes the hit, concentrates on the shot. Every time we show a replay with he and D. Wade, you see the concentration after they get hit. Watch his eyes as he watches this ball go in. They never leave the concentration to the rim, and that's one of the keys of making a shot after you get hit.
Too strong. LeBron James showing off what the world already knows. World's most complete basketball player.
It's like Alonzo Mourning. That's what he used to do.
Well, LeBron getting his first field goal since the first quarter. He has 21. The Heat have scored 10 straight points to open the third quarter, and they lead it by 13. This is David West driving on Bosch. Missing. West missing the tip. And here comes LeBron again. James probing, spinning, missing. Haslam tips it in.
Oh, my. Boy, you talk about 50-50 opportunities. The Heat are really taking advantage of it now. They're hitting the defensive boards. And the 50-50 situations, you can see the live bodies, live hands.
A 12-0 blitz for Miami to open the third quarter, a 15-point lead. A steal for LeBron, racing with George. Haslam with a foul again. Oh my, Frank Vogel wants a timeout. 14 unanswered for Miami. The Heat lead by 17.
Here he comes right into your living room. Watch out. And UD following it up. That's what we just saw, Eric, from a different angle.
So Udonis Haslam with 4 offensive rebounds on a night where he surpassed Alonzo Mourning to become the franchise's all-time leading offensive rebounder. He already is the Heat's all-time leading overall rebounder.
And you mentioned undrafted out of the University of Florida.
14-0 run to open up this third quarter, opening up a 17-point lead, ignited by defense.
Yes, and getting the Heat out in the open court. We know how good the Heat is when they're forcing pressure shots, getting the rebound, and getting out in the open court.
David West rolls off. LeBron James with his first rebound of the game. So he'd have a chance to add to the run and the lead. That's another foul on West. And that's number 4 on the physical power forward, David West.
Yeah, that was his 4th rebound, Eric.
Scola returns. He had 4 points and 3 boards in the first half. All of a sudden, a close game blown open. Tony Douglas waving Bosch to set the screen. 2 to shoot. LeBron. Yes! A long deuce for LeBron James. So Miami now has 16 points in a row without an Indiana reply. So the Heat go up by 19. 7:17 left in the third. Scola draws the foul on Haslam. And this will likely end a run of 16 straight points by Miami.
Scola, 72% foul shooter, makes the first.
Now we mentioned Luis Scola coming over in the July trade with Phoenix. Gave up Green and Plumlee, Miles Plumlee, and a #1 pick to get him.
Yeah, gave up a lot for 7.5 points a game. As I said earlier, they thought they were going to get more out of him.
Now Frank Vogel thought the rest of his starters against the Bucks on Wednesday would freshen up their legs and their psyche. Right now, both are getting a real test here at Miami.
And the game's not over, though. Plenty of game to play.
Plenty of time. Chalmers!
No.
It won't count. Offensive foul.
Probably hooked him with the left arm. Yep.
Third foul on Chalmers.
Danny Crawford had the perfect angle on this play. You'll see it. Oh, you got a good angle right here. He's going to hook him with the left arm, go around him. Good call. Might have stepped out of bounds as well.
Just under 7 minutes left, third quarter. Heat up 17. Scola. And the rebound of Chalmers. All of a sudden, the Pacers' shooting is down to 41%.
They don't have a field goal in this quarter.
Chalmers hits the reverse over the top of 7'2" Roy Hibbert. 11 for Chalmers. It's an 18-2 run for the Heat, and there's a steal by Chalmers. Douglas by Scola to the goal.
Oh my, that was too easy.
Timeout Indiana. Miami up by 21.
Frank Vogel cannot be happy with that.
A 20-2 run by Miami to open up the third quarter.